So what is thing number 10 that's hiding in the belly fat? Hey there, this is Bronwen Oehlschlager. Welcome to my channel where we are going over a series of 46 things that are hiding in the belly fat in an effort to learn to live life free of emotional eating and love yourself slim. Today we're going to talk about one of the 46 things that I've discovered are hiding in the belly fat that are keeping you. These are emotions that are sending you to the fridge, that are showing up in the belly area, and we actually hold on to these energetic things, these feelings, in certain parts of our bodies where we go, I don't want to let go of this. This is protecting me. And I want to talk to you about this one today that's actually a really big one, especially if you don't like change. This thing is unwillingness to change something you don't like. Oh my goodness, how can this pertain to weight loss? Let me say, this is a really big one. This actually goes to thinking that you just have to deal with it. You don't like it, but you just have to deal with it because either you don't know what the things are that need to change, or maybe they're too simple and you're not willing to do them, or maybe you think they're too hard and you're not willing to do them, but it all goes to willingness to change or unwillingness to change. So keep that in mind as we're having this conversation. If you're unwilling to change something you don't like about how you're doing something or your feelings, and you want to blame it on somebody else. How many of you have been there? Just raise your hand. No, I've been there. I wanted to get happy by getting somebody else to change so that I could be happy. Well, the truth is, and one of my mentors told me this in my face one day when I was having an explosion. Oh, you're trying to manage my feelings for me. You're trying to manage me for me. And you know what? I was. I was trying to get this person to change so that I could be happy, and I saw myself, when that was presented to me as a real thing, I saw myself going through my whole life like that. If only this would change, then I can be happy. Well, I'm going to tell you what came to me one day intuitively while I was trying to figure this out. And it was this. This is what came into my mind. People who think they have to get what they want in order to be happy don't understand, like I didn't understand, don't understand that you have to be happy in order to get what you want. So let's talk about this willingness to change thing, or unwillingness to change. If this is showing up packed on your middle, or causing intestinal issues or stomach problems or whatever, it may show up like that too, then it's time to take a closer look at what you can do to change your own feelings. Because the thought turns into a feeling, and a feeling turns into an action, and an action turns into a result, a physical result in your life. So what are you doing to keep yourself from changing your thoughts and your feelings, and hence your actions? And remember, when most people go after goals in a physical way, they think they're going to plow through and just change their actions while they're still feeling yucky inside, while they're still having these old yucky emotions inside. And this is one of the major culprits for people quitting and yo-yoing in a weight loss program. It's a major deal. So if you are finding that you are a yo-yoer, like I wasn't willing to keep doing those things. I wasn't willing to keep doing things that I thought were hard, that I thought were hard. Because I didn't like doing them. My feelings were off. My actions were on for a little while, but my thoughts and my feelings were off. So mindset is a big deal if you're going to have a shift in your life. You got to start right here, and that's going to make the big change. Okay, so let's talk about how to shift this feeling from unwillingness to change and thinking you just have to deal with the problems in your life to changing your thoughts, turning that into a feeling, and then changing your action, therefore changing your physical result. So what if, instead of thinking that you just have to deal with it, and remember, if we're going to blame and we're going, but this is about how this person is treating me, and I just have to deal with it. I can't change it. And this could go to relationships. If you haven't watched the relationships stuff that's hiding in the belly fat video, check it out. There's a playlist linked at the end of this video. So let's look at unwillingness to change something you don't like. Thinking you just have to deal with it. What if that's not true? What if you can take thoughts in your mind and create happy feelings? Oh my gosh, everybody talks about this. What are you trying to feed me, Bronwen? A bunch of woo-woo? No, I mean, seriously, if you want to change your feelings, you have to choose into a better thought. And I've got people that want to tell me that their story, like I thought my story, was the hardest and the worst. Their story's the hardest and the worst, so they can't get over it. They can't forgive. They can't let go of the past, or the past will come and bite them again. That thinking is going to make that happen eventually. And it's actually biting them every day over and over again, like it was biting me every day over and over again. So I'm going to take an example. Okay, we're going to talk about, instead of weight loss, I'm just going to switch gears just a little bit because I want to illustrate this point. In one of my favorite books, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy, he talks about all the different areas of your life. He talks about health, relationships, he talks about wealth. I want to talk about wealth for just a minute, okay? Wealth is one of the major things that people are suffering with, the lack of, right now in our economy. And the way to change this is, instead of saying, I am wealthy, because most people go, well, that's a lie, immediately as soon as they say that. They can't generate this feeling of excitement about wealth for themselves because they think they're a liar. And who wants to be a liar? Nobody. So we're going to take that out of the equation. We're going to take the I am statement out of the equation for right now. And think of it like this. If you really want to change your feelings about something, you want to change your thoughts about something you want to have, and I invite you to just take this as an analogy for your weight loss. You're going to put this together here in just a second. Instead of saying, I am wealthy, say, I love wealth. Wealth is fun. I love all the things I can do with money. I love thinking about doing this thing. When I imagine doing this fun thing I want to do with money, it feels so great. And open your mind to the possibilities. And sit and imagine. You're just going to like play a movie in your mind that's so much fun and that it feels like you're actually living it right now. That is the key right there. That's how to change your feelings. Remember that. That's it. It's a simple thing. And you want to be doing this every day pertaining to your weight loss like this. Instead of saying, I am whatever it is, that the size that you want to be, you got to shift your thinking about what that means. And my philosophy on that is that your body is already exactly what it is under the layers. The layers that you want to take off. We got layers of emotion that are showing up in a physical way, right? That's why you're watching this video. You've got these layers right here that you want to take off. And underneath those layers is your natural body at its natural size. And when I talk about natural, I mean without all of the extra stores of fat. So if you look at that and you make a decision that you are a slim trim size, whatever, for me I'm a slim trim size 2 underneath all the layers, then you can imagine yourself being that, and you know you're telling the truth, because all you need to do is take off the extra layers and there it is. So let's say you're willing to change that. Just how you think of it and how you feel when you think of it. Because when you think of that, boy, I hope you're feeling really happy and excited and grateful that that's the truth. Because it is. And all you need to do is learn how to get the extra stores to come off so that you can show up that way. You can visualize that in your mind and be excited about it, then you have just effected the change. And if you nurture that and continue with it, and no matter how long it takes, then you're going to be happy right now. You're going to love your body right now. You're going to honor your body's signals right now. And the signals that I'm talking about are all contained in my cheat sheet. So go grab my cheat sheet if you haven't done that already. The link is in the description. There are physical things that you can do that are really, really simple that can help you affect your change. So that's the key. Make sure you're doing that. Change your thoughts to change your feelings. And then that turns into action, and that gets you the result. Try that on and see if you feel better. Thanks for watching that video. I'm super excited about all the very cool things that I have learned are hiding in the belly area, and I'm excited to pass that along to you. Remember to like and subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell so that you get the notifications every time I post a video, so that you can stay up to speed on all the things that maybe you just need to uncover so that you can feel better. Click here if you want to watch the rest of the belly fat series. I've got a whole playlist building up for you, and if you want to watch the last video, click here, and I will see you next time.